What's good with y'all? For this ambidextrous drawing video, I'm going to be making some more of my Omnilinear art with both of my hands. I started this one out only using the red and black pens. And, honestly, as I was going through drawing this one out, I wanted for the shapes to kind of just come together on their own. So I'm not going to lie, as of recently, a lot of my color schemes have been, pretty similar. But I try to go about these in a way to where it's not so repetitive to the point to where it feels like I'm just redrawing the exact same design over and over again. I try to take that into consideration as I was just bringing the shapes together. And even though I'm using a combination of shapes to really make these form, I just try to make it seem like it's more authentic, man, Like the designs themselves, they're still me in a way. But I kept on going through, man. I was just overlaying the red and the black until I did eventually switch to both of my blue pens. I did overlay blue and black kind of how I did with the red instead, but I stuck mainly to the background with this one. I was going for more of a balance with the background, and I kind of followed my spirally design that I've done. I kept that same consistency as I was going through drawing this one out and just filling in the background space. It was so crazy, man, because I tried my best not to mix the original design with the background, but I still wanted for everything to kind of have like its own flow. I needed for this piece to really seem like it was cohesive. But kind of as I was saying before, I put a lot of thought into the background. I try to go about these in a way to where they're not so typical. They're still me in essence, but they still have that familiar feel, like it's still my Omnilinear art. I still try to keep these to where they're experimental in a way too. Instead of using the blue pen, though, I did switch to 2 black pens. I was really doubling down for that layered feel in the background space. I kept that same consistent spirally pattern. Something else too, I actually had to keep a consistent pressure as I was going through drawing these out. Just following that same pattern that I started with until honestly I eventually filled in the last corner. But here's for the red lens and now for the blue. Let me know what y'all think about this one down below. And if you're interested in seeing more, don't forget to like and follow, and I will see y'all in the next one.